What's up with the YouTube? I'm back here with another video. This is about a story that how I was in love with my best friend. This girl done had it. I'm gonna take you all the way back in middle school. This girl done had a boyfriend. And I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, boy, I hated that boy, man. I hated that boy. I hated her for having one. I hated that boy. I was low-key hating. On the low, like, I was cool with him. You know, we chopped it up, everything. But boy, I laughed, you know, giggle, whatever. Funny. Like, nah, bro. I hated that man because he had her, bro. That was supposed to be mine, I thought. But I ain't tripping off of it no more. I'm just letting y'all know, though. I ain't tripping off that. Hell no. So long ago, I'm over with that. But I'm just letting y'all know the story, though. Anyway, fast forward a little bit. I've been in middle school. It's football season. Like I said, I was cool with him. I ain't really had no problems except the fact that you got your girl, who I thought, you know, friends. But I ain't like that. I ain't like it at all. I was just like, bro, this is some bull. Like, this some bullshit. Like, why you even together? Like, come on, get with me. Don't get with him, get with me, you know? But that's not how it worked out. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just letting y'all know I had a huge crush on her. A huge crush. At the time, I was really just like, man, I just need her to like me, bro. I just need her to like me. Like, she don't like me enough. And I was trying to, I never really pushed it to that point. I never really said anything. Cause, you know, I was lame for that. Cause I really was like, I really could have said something early on or whatever and let that be that. But that's not how it worked out. But let me tell y'all this. I wasn't finna say this story now. It ain't really no story time. I'm just telling you, like, you know, had a crush. But like I said, man, I was low-key hating on that man. I sure was. I was low-key hating. Low-key, on the low. I would laugh, but boy, I was low-key hating. I was fuming on the inside. I was fuming on the inside. I was like, bruh, now why is she with this man? Like, come on, man. Like, why you gotta do this to me? Like, why you gotta, I ain't never said nothing about it, though. I never really said anything about it. I just always was kind of in there. Like, I would always just ask, like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's up with you? Whoop-de-whoop. Like, what y'all, you know? I wouldn't ask necessarily about them, but I was just like, you know, see how her day was going. That's pretty much about it. And if she tell me, like what's been going on. Because I would never really ask, like, how y'all doing? Like, y'all doing good? Like, I wouldn't like that, for real. I don't think, but I just asked how her day was, for real. But, yeah, she would always text me, like, you know, everything's fine, whatever. But, I remember one time we was in the science lab. So I don't know what happened, but somehow I was in there and they was like together. And she seemed kind of mad or something, like he had did something. I was like, ooh-wee, it's the perfect time to get right in here. I'm finna slide up in that, yeah. But anyway, it's the perfect time to be like, ooh, let me see what's going on with her. So I asked her, I was like, hey, what he did? I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember what happened. I don't even know. I just know something was going on with him, and I was like, hey, like, what's up with you? Like, you good? Like, what's going on? And I was really on the slow, like, I don't know what I said. I ain't try to be like, oh, like, you know, like, fuck him, you know what I'm saying? Come, like, nah, I ain't really say none of that, because, like, I kind of already knew, like, I can't say all that shit, because if I say all that shit, gonna fuck it up. But I just was asking. I thought that was like perfect time, but I didn't really know how to go about it. And I was thinking in my head like, damn, this nigga done fucked up. He done did some fucked up shit. Cause I see it cause she was kind of like angry looking, like she was like mad or something. They was sitting on a desk, and I think they was sitting on a desk and something, and then they was just like, I don't even know, like I don't even think they was sitting next to each other. Like I think he was somewhere else or something. And I don't know what he did. I can't remember, but anyway, he was doing something. He did something, and I just asked her like, well, you know, what's up? You feel me? And like I said, I thought it was the perfect time to slide right in, but like I said, I couldn't get myself to really do it. You know, I couldn't get myself to really like, hey, like, you know, hey, you ain't gotta deal with him. Come get with me. But I ain't really say nothing because, you know, she was mad or whatever. So I was like, you know, let me just bag off this. But I say all that to say this. At the time, I was mad. And even at the end of the year, when he even got time, I was still mad. Because you know why? I ain't never said nothing to her about it. Never. Didn't never say nothing to her about it. I didn't. And I ain't really feel bad about it. I mean, I ain't tear myself up about it. Like, I knew I was going to high school. And, you know, I'm going to find somebody. I'm going to find somebody. But, you know, it was cool, though. I wasn't tripping off that. But, nah. At the end of the day, we was friends, but I feel like there's an advantage to having a, you know, woman who's a friend. Because at the time, I was really trying to get my grades right. Just trying to get, you know, everything together for myself. But at the same time, I was messed up by that relationship. I ain't like it. I ain't like it not one bit. But I think, you know, now it's okay to have a woman who's a friend, you know. You know, they can help you with finances, emotionally, health-wise. Like, they could be a whole personal trainer, strength, like, whatever. Like, whatever they need to be there to support you and get you to the next level. And help you further out, you know, your well-being. You know. And it's not so bad. Like, I feel like you can. You know, I feel like you can. Like, I felt like at the time, I was like, bro, there's no way I could be this girlfriend. I'm too invested in her. I'm too invested. Like, I liked her a lot, you know. But like, I never told her. I never told her I liked her. So, but at the same time, it helped me emotionally, like, talking to her and just being around her. Like, it helped me emotionally because, like, a lot of times, at the end of the day, I'm going home, I'm sleeping in the bed by myself. You know, lonely nights. You feel me? Playing the game, like, bro, like, I ain't got nobody to FaceTime with. But at the time, I don't even think they had FaceTime at the time. But, you know, like I said, emotionally, financially, health-wise, having a woman who's a friend can do all that for you. It's not always a bad thing. Like, she can help you. She might be a financial advisor. And you might be friends with her. And you might never know when you might need her. But you call on her today, she gonna give you, hey, this is a good list of good options you need to choose on your insurance. You know, something like that. But I'm ending the video off, man. I'm gonna just say, y'all be blessed. I'm out.